All right. Everyone give me a clap on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jordan. Damn. Dan is way behind.
He did on purpose.
Welcome, everyone, back to BettorOff's Premiercast. This is episode 19. Is it actually episode 19, Jordan, or is it just match week 19?
So we will always align with the match weeks. I don't think we missed 4 weeks of episodes, but for some reason we hopped from 15 to 19. It's quite incredible.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure that one out. Maybe there's just
episodes
19. We
19.
didn't release, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be bonus DVD edition.
Yeah, when you guys buy the Blu-ray version, it comes with episodes 16, 17, and 18.
The specials.
Dan is eating breakfast. Jordan has a meeting to get to, so we have to fly through these. We are breaking down this weekend's games, or as people to the north of us and across the pond from us say, Boxing Day games.
Yeah.
All teams are playing. Full day of football, so let's get into it. We are starting off.
More schedule now. COVID might change it.
Yeah, scheduled now. So no games are postponed as of right now, as of recording. So we're going to jump right in, starting firstly with Dan's boys back at home. Liverpool versus Leeds. Liverpool, huge favorites, minus 650. Leeds plus 1,400. There's not much to say about this game, is there? Over-under at like 3.5.
I like the over.
Over 3.5?
Yeah.
And you can get Liverpool minus 2 at like minus 120.
Listen, why don't you just take all that Christmas cash you get and just lump it on Liverpool and, just add a little bit extra to it.
Never lose.
Yeah.
Never lose.
I know, Leeds has still been struggling. Liverpool playing all right, I can say, I guess. So
I think a lot of it will also come down to if Liverpool have their full team. Based on the last few games, missing, 4 or 5 starters. I think it's all going to depend on that. I think we did well to get a result against Tottenham with half the team. So we'll see how we do against Leeds.
Burn.
I don't need this in my life. It was a good showing. We just need to work on our finishing.
Just a fact.
That game we should have won that game by 3 if Dele, Kane, and Son could hit the net. But
Kane should have had a red card.
I should have been a ballet dancer, but I wasn't.
It's not too late, Dan.
It isn't. Never too late to follow your dream, Dan. All right, moving on. We have Wolves welcoming in Watford. Wolves minus 120. Watford plus 370.
Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves. I think Wolves are, every time, it seems like they're coming back to their old form. Not what they started with. And Watford, I still think, are missing some players in the attack. And if Wolves are coming together like that, I just have to roll with them.
I mean, Wolves is coming off a really tough streak of games, right? They lost 1-0 to Liverpool, but still a good game. Lost 1-0 with a red card to Man City, beat Brighton, and drew with Chelsea. So, I mean, those aren't bad results against, 4 of the top 6 teams right now. So, honestly, Wolves minus 120 to me is a really good value play. I think it's valued well. In Watford, we haven't seen anything from them, so
I like under as well.
Under 2.5 of minus 125. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now moving on. We have Man City at home welcoming Jordan's boys, Leicester City. Jordan, is there hope for the plus 1,300 underdog?
Man, that would be a good Christmas present, but
that'd be a great Christmas present.
I'm not sure it's going to happen. Leicester do seem like, they've had a good win. We'll see how they go against Liverpool today. Probably will get smashed. We're still waiting on our defenders to come back from injury. So I'm going to have to roll. Huh?
I think you'll win today.
Hope so. Hope you guys put out a garbage team and we can get some wins under our belt.
He's already said he's playing the youngsters.
Yeah. So, we're just riddled with injuries. I see Man City bossing this, but, that's the thing. You've got guys like Jamie Vardy who come up in big games against Man City who enjoy it. We've beaten Man City before. I think he'll play. I don't think he'll play today, but what's the under on this one?
It's at 3.25.
Yeah, I would take the under in this.
See, I would say that, but I've been taking Man City unders, and those are the games that they've decided to put in 5 goals.
What are you picking, Harry? Because I'm going to go the opposite.
I don't know, because I really like taking whoever plays Man City with the spread, because I think that they take Premier League games lightly. But recently, they've been absolutely wrecking teams. So I'm going to probably stay away from this one, besides adding Man City into a parlay.
Boxing Day is always the weekend where results that are meant to happen don't happen, because players go out and they eat a little bit more at Christmas, and you got the likes of Jamie Vardy, who definitely is not going out. He's going out on a bender.
He is not going out.
Yeah, he's going on a bender on Christmas Eve. He'll probably go straight from there to the game.
He's going to be warming up, and they're going to ask who has a bottle of vodka just from his sweat.
Yeah.
This Jamie Vardy segment is sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah. But no, I've got Man City, and I've got the under in this one.
Okay. Moving on. Tottenham at home to Crystal Palace. The first game against Crystal Palace was not good. Not good. But I have faith. This weekend against Liverpool, even though it was a draw and Dan is constantly chirping me about it, it was inspiring as a fan. We saw some of the best football we've seen from the season. Some players actually looked like they cared to be there.
Yeah, it must have been difficult against Tyler Morton midfield.
It was. It was. But Tottenham at home minus 130, Crystal Palace plus 380. Tell me if I'm just being a fan, or is Tottenham minus 130 a good bet?
Depends which Tottenham turns up. Same as it is every week. If Tottenham turns up that played Liverpool, they'll win. If Tottenham turns up that played Palace last time, they'll lose. They're so hit and miss. There's no consistency. I like that Dele Alli's back in the fold and being given a chance, but whether he, the commentators were talking about it the other day, whether he takes that opportunity or not, or he's so much of a luxury player. You've got to have the likes of Winks and the other people around him. But I don't see anything but a Tottenham win in this one, but I think it will be very close.
This is one of those ones where I'll throw 3 units on Tottenham, 1 unit on Crystal Palace, just because the odds are so nice.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a draw.
And then it'll be a draw.
Yeah.
I also like over 2.5. I think Tottenham could score 2, but I do think they'll probably concede. We just haven't been able to lock it down in the back, even with 5 there. But when Ben Davies is playing, it's a tough one. All right, moving on. Burnley at home, welcoming in Everton. Burnley's plus 145, Everton plus 215. Talk to me, boys. What are we thinking here?
Draw
Plus 220. I don't think I've ever bet on a draw.
I have. I've had quite a few BettorOff wins on my draws recently. This is a tough one because I think the money is so good for Everton. And I can see Everton, Burnley have had one win all year. I think the money is too good to not put on Everton. I'm going to put like a 2 or a 3 bet on Everton, I think.
You can get Everton or draw at minus 185, but that's a little juicy.
I'm taking Everton 225.
Or Everton draw no bet plus 110.
I like that.
I mean, Everton have been disappointing this year, to say the least. But Burnley, man.
Yeah, Burnley are garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Dan on this one. Jordan, do you have any other insights?
No, other than I feel like every time I I think Burnley or Everton are going to win. It ends up not being a win and ends up being a draw. So that's why I'm going with the draw today. Both teams have collided into one draw match.
And I also like the under 2.5.
Yeah, I think that's a good play as well. All right, moving on, we have a top 4 implication battle. West Ham trying to not steal points. I don't know why I'm saying that, but West Ham hoping to grab a win to move up against Southampton. West Ham is minus 130.
Candidates for
the
Jordan.
relegation candidates.
Thank you, guys.
I don't see anything but West Ham winning. I think it's very similar to the Tottenham game. I mean, I could.
Oh, no.
Oh, Harry's gone.
Wait, maybe he's back. We'll put a pause on this.
Harry!
Harry, no.
Harry!
Harry's gone.
All right, and moving back, we have West Ham at home, welcoming in Southampton. West Ham hoping to snag 3 points in a pretty tight top 4 race. West Ham's minus 130, Southampton plus 355. Does Southampton have a hope here?
Yeah.
No.
Let's start with that.
West Ham have got 1 win in 7. So I think I think they've had the honeymoon period. I think slowly coming back to reality. I don't think Southampton have been playing awful, but not getting the results. Three draws in the last 6, but they've been playing Liverpool and a hot Arsenal team. I kind of like the draw, or even Southampton draw no bet. I don't know. This one really is a flip of a coin. This one's
Southampton is plus 240, draw no bet.
see that's a good.
Or you can get Southampton and draw at plus 105.
I don't know. This one's a tough one. My heart wants to go with Southampton, but I'm kind of sneaking towards a sneak win with West Ham.
They're favored. It's not going to be a sneak win.
They're not big favourites. It's 120.
Bigger favorites than
130.
When your form is 1 win in 7, you're not a favourite.
They're due for a win now. They're just loading up.
Yeah, they're due for it.
Oh, so I guess you're going to pick Norwich to win then.
They're due.
Yeah, so is this the biggest coin flip of the week, Dan?
No.
Or do you think Burnley-Everton is bigger?
No, Brentford-Brighton.
Brentford-Brighton. Okay, we'll be getting there.
And Man U, Newcastle.
Wow, bold predictions here.
Mystic.
So I don't know if Dan even knows who to pick on this game. The crystal ball is a little bit cloudy.
It's very cloudy.
So we can move on. We can move on to Norwich at home, welcoming in a pretty informed Arsenal team. Arsenal comes in a minus 230 favorite. Norwich plus 675.
And I also want everybody to know about our bet on here as well, that Arsenal will finish above Tottenham.
Yep.
I'm definitely going with.
Oh, we did make that bet.
Yeah, what you never put the official numbers on it. Is it $5?
He backed down.
No, he said 5,000. I said knock a couple. So 50.
Okay.
$50. All right.
I'm just saying, Tottenham's 6 points behind with 3 games in hand. So
Rather have the points in the bag.
okay. Does Norwich have a chance this
No.
game?
No.
And I'm going to take Arsenal -1.
Arsenal
Yeah,
minus
they look
1.
good.
Okay.
I feel like, yes, Aubameyang's not playing, but the
I feel
kids who have stepped up.
They're better without him.
Yeah, they actually try.
Yeah, is this the case of Odell Beckham Jr. in American football, where he's just a cancer to the locker
No,
room?
I think a lot of it has to do with. I honestly think that they're trying to make an Henry out of him, and what I mean by that is, Henry came in as a left winger, and Wenger moved him to forward, and he turned into this unbelievable player. And I feel like they're trying to do the opposite with Aubameyang, where he came in as a forward, and they're trying to play him as a left winger, and it's not working. And they're trying to accommodate to fit him in. and he's not a left winger. He's not as quick as he used to be. I like Lacazette. Lacazette is dangerous in front of goal. I like the young kid as well. Is it Balogun?
I think you're saying Martinelli.
I like Martinelli as well. He's a little bit lazy, a little bit of a luxury player, but he probably gets that from being with Aubameyang day in, day out. I think you get some good pros in there, hard-working pros around him. And I think he'll be a very, very good player. But, yeah, I think they look better without Aubameyang.
I mean, he did the same thing at Dortmund, kind of threw a fit until he went on his way out. He's not, I don't think he'll come back after January. I think
he'll go to Barcelona.
Yeah, I think he's on his way out. So for those of you who have him in your fantasy team, get him out. Get him out. Trade him to somebody who doesn't know.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We have Aston Villa at home welcoming in Chelsea, a Chelsea team who has been not as sharp as we've expected them to be. Chelsea's a 140 favorite, Aston Villa plus 450. Is this the stop of Chelsea dropping points, or?
They've been ruining every parlay I've put them in, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. They will not be included in this week's parlay for me.
This is I'm going to go for a sneaky Villa win.
A sneaky Villa win at home.
That was a sneak.
It's going to be a low unit, but it's going to be 1 or 2. But I don't know. I just think Gerrard's got them playing the way he wants them to play now. I think, the last few games they've had matches that they're not meant to win, yet they've competed. They lost to Liverpool by 1. Mm-hmm. They lost to Villa lost to Man City by 1. Obviously, they beat Leicester. That's just a give.
Beat Brighton, beat Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I think he's got it. I think he's got him where he wants him to be. I do miss, seeing Danny Ings play, but he's not part of that style that they play. But I'm gonna take the Villa.
All right, bold predictions here. I like it.
Yeah, I'm still going with
Honestly,
Chelsea.
after the past 2 weeks, bet against Chelsea, Dan. They deserve it. Ruining my parlays.
I'm also taking the under.
Okay.
Chelsea's due.
Under 2.5.
Chelsea's due.
It's going to be a statement.
I didn't hear you say that on the Norwich game.
Norwich is not due.
Never do. All right, and moving on to the last game on Boxing Day. The biggest coin flip of them all, according to Dan. Brighton at home, welcoming in Brentford. Brighton is minus 105, Brentford plus 320.
Taking Brentford at plus 0.5.
Okay, so that's basically Brentford or draw, minus 115. Okay. Do you have any reasoning for that play?
Not really. I like Brentford. I like how attacking that they are. I think they got a good result last week. Brighton have just kind of had that dip in form. I think they haven't won in the last 5, is it? Maybe even more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They actually haven't won since September. How many of us knew that? Brighton.
I did not know that. Dan with the deep stats.
They drew with Norwich, drew with Leicester, drew with Brighton, drew with Newcastle, drew with Leeds, drew with Southampton, lost to Wolves. I don't know. I think Brentford will. I think Tony's back, which will be a huge plus. But I don't see Brentford losing. Let's put it this way. I don't see Brighton winning, and I don't see Brentford losing.
That sounds like a draw.
So, yeah, and that's why that's why I've got the draw with Brighton maybe sneaking it.
I will say I think this is going to be one of the most fun matches to watch over the Christmas period, just because, Brighton and Brentford are both very attacking. They have expressive players. But, I'm with Dan here. I'm actually thinking Brentford might pull this one out.
And I'm taking the under.
All right, I like it. In the last game of match week 19, we have Newcastle welcoming in Manchester United. Man United's minus 205, Newcastle plus 580. One of their last games before we see what they do in the transfer
Before half
market.
the players get sold off. This is the last game, most of them, for Newcastle.
Dan's rubbing the
Crystal candle.
Crystal ball. I need to get me a crystal ball. Taking Newcastle.
Newcastle plus 580.
And I'm also going to take them +1.
And +1, okay. Do you have reasoning? Because Man United hasn't been in bad form.
No, I think they've been playing okay, but then you look at who they've played against. You know, they beat Norwich 1-0. They beat Palace 1-0. They sneaked to win against Arsenal. And then they always play better against the top 4 teams, just Man United way. They drew with Chelsea. But I think Newcastle have played, although the results the scorelines haven't even shown it. I think they've played so much better. They played a very good Man City team. They played a very good Liverpool team in the last 2 weeks. So I think coming in now, Eddie Howe, I think he has done a good job already. But this is my Man United prediction worked out last time against Watford. I'm going for it again.
Are there odds on this game getting COVID delayed? Because that's my prediction. Newcastle just get riddled with COVID. Game gets pushed.
That's because it's Newcastle.
Oh, God. All right. That wraps up for the games. First, I want to hear your predictions of which players go to Newcastle in January.
None.
Erling Haaland, Mario Balotelli, and
Lingard.
I was going to say Lingard.
James Maddison.
It wouldn't surprise me if like a Joe Gomez goes there on loan or something. Like a kind of deal like that. But yeah, that's my prediction.
I could see a Tottenham defender going. Because hopefully we bring in 2 or 3.
Can we? I know Jordan pulled this up last week, but I just want the last 7 days because Jordan did it midweek. So I try to do it for a full 7 days.
Look at that! I'm in 3rd. Jordan's the last place guy now.
You can't do it during a midweek, Jordan. You have to do it at the end of all the games.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
And if you do it over the last 30 days, Harry, I don't think you're
Dan, we don't have time for you to brag. We got to wrap this up.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want results, just follow me.
We should just start putting the rankings up. Okay, what's your guys' pick for the weekend? I have my favorite pick that I'm not going to put for our parlay, but my favorite pick is I'm going to do a Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal parlay to get just about even money.
All right.
That's the play I like this weekend, but we have to build our parlay. What are your guys' legs?
I'm going to take Wolverhampton.
Okay.
Let's go Burnley Everton draw.
Burnley Everton draw. I'm going to take Tottenham. So right now that gets us like plus 950 or plus 930. And we have to add one leg, Jordan. Before you go, tell them it real fast.
If you actually watch the podcast, you can be the 4th leg of this. We will be throwing a $5 bet on it, and the winner will receive half, and then the other half will be going towards Dan's Crystal Ball Fund.
Yes.
Yes.
I do think I
Get Dan a crystal ball.
So make a comment, retweet, like, whatever platform you see this on. We'll notice it. We'll add you in. Just get it in before the first game. So you got like a day or two.
Before Sunday.
Yeah, before Sunday.
Yeah, there's no games on Christmas. All right. That about wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. Like Jordan said, like, comment, subscribe. Download BettorOff on the Google Play and Apple App Store. Have a Merry Christmas.
See ya.
And enjoy the games.
Merry Christmas, everyone.